Good afternoon. I'm Luke McGinney, the Chief Engineer for Elmore County. My job is to see the operation of the Highway Department. In Elmore County, we have about a 1,000-mile road system. That includes just over 800 miles of paved road and right around 200 miles of dirt road. So when people think Highway Department, they always think roads and bridges, and that is true. We've got about 130 bridges in the county that we inspect and on the National Bridge Inventory. But we do a lot more than that as well. We're responsible for subdivisions, utilities, floodplain management. We also have our construction projects, and then as well as that is the maintenance side of things, where we're patching potholes, cleaning ditches, replacing pipe, things like that, trimming trees, cutting trees out of the roadway. All of those duties fall within the Highway Department responsibilities. Subdivisions, anyone looking to plat a subdivision or construct a subdivision that's inside the county but outside of any municipality has to come through the Highway Department. They submit that to the Highway Department. We review it to be sure it's in compliance with our subdivision regulations, and then once everything is in compliance, we give that to the commissioners and make a recommendation to approve the subdivision and that everything is in compliance. Same thing with the floodplain. If someone's wanting to build or develop in the floodplain, we'll review them and actually issue a permit to develop in the floodplain. Elmore County is a little unique where we do not have building code or zoning, and so all we have to fall back on is our floodplain ordinance and then our subdivision regulations when it comes to development. No zoning means junkyards, noise ordinances, things like that. We don't have any control over that. The ability we have is what's given through us through the state. So we have our 5 construction crews that go out and making repairs to the roadway, patching potholes, things like that. But then we're also doing prep work on upcoming paving projects. We typically do not do the paving in-house. We have to sub that out to the contractors, but we try to do as much prep work as we can and then just have the contractor come in and put down the asphalt. We do federal aid projects, we do state-funded projects, and then we do local funded projects. Highway Department is our primary funding source is through the gas tax. There's some other sources of revenue, but our primary one is through the gas tax. Our budget typically is about $4.5 million a year. That seems pretty high, but the average cost of resurfacing 1 mile of roadway is anywhere between $80,000 and $100,000 just using local funds. It's a little higher than that on federal aid projects. It's closer to the $125,000 to do a resurfacing of a roadway, 1 mile of roadway. Some of the employees here, we have a maintenance staff, and then we also have a engineering side. On the maintenance side of things, we have roughly 30 to 35 employees. On the engineering and office administration, we anywhere from 10 to 15 employees. That varies some. On the construction side of things, we have lots of equipment. We have excavators, bulldozers, motor graders, dump trucks. We have all that equipment to help us out in our daily activities. We install a lot of pipe, so we keep a lot of pipe on the yard. One of the common questions I get is how much does this equipment cost? Well, just for an example, one motor grader is around $250,000, and with our 200 miles of dirt roads, we have to try to keep at least 3 motor graders running. A lot of times we have 4 motor graders running, helping blade dirt roads and try to keep them in shape, and spreading rock on the dirt roads when during the rainy season to keep traffic able to pass over those. I hate this year we couldn't meet in person and have everyone at the courthouse and let you experience seeing some of the equipment and go up in the bucket truck. That's typically what we do at County Government Day, but we had to do what we could this year and do it virtually. So maybe this will pass, and then next year the next group that come in, maybe we can meet them in person.